Okay, this video covers from Laurence up the Summerland Way to Rathdowney. We'll just take off in the morning, head for Rathdowney. But yeah, this pub is just pumping. Laurence Tavern. It's just amazing. There's so many people here. So there's a huge eating area out the southern side of the building, on the riverside. Huge number of people.
Notice where that area where we are when we drove in.
I thought it was private property though. It had that netting across it. But this is the riverbank.
Yeah.
Nice picnic areas. It's pretty firm there.
Yeah, and there's a little road down here that goes
To a wharf.
oh,
And this public hall.
cleaned that up nicely.
It's got a nice little toilet block beside it. And a nice bitumen area to camp on.
No one says hello to us, they all go for the dog.
You want a pat? You want a pat? No, you got to pat his head. Go, good boy.
Sit, stay.
You are beautiful. Oh,
She gets a lot of comments. Thank you.
Well, they did. Just Amber flooded too, didn't it?
Yeah, Amber was cut off. Yeah. It's a bit old. A big river, isn't it?
Oh, it's beautiful. And yeah, when it floods, imagine the amount of water.
Yeah.
It's a wide river.
It's a wide river and it floods, you know, up here. It gets 2 or 3 metres high.
Yeah.
Up on the fences.
So I'll get a shot of the river looking up that way. It's quite beautiful.
Just check out this playground. It's got a bike track around it with signs. It's got a flying fox, massive big play equipment. Well, there's an interesting house on the riverbank for you.
Yeah.
Looks like a merry-go-round.
As long as the weather stays nice.
Laurence Tavern, actually quite large on this side. So this is the back end. The car park is full.
Actually quite good the way they've done it with the viewing platform.
Is that an aeroplane? Oh no, it's a table.
It's an old church down there with the green trim.
I wonder where those black marks, if that was the height of the water.
No, that's just stain, I think.
Yeah, that's mould from not being painted recently.
Yeah. I'd say painted here because she's...
Oh, see this? That's a pontoon.
It is too.
Obviously washed up in the floods.
That's come up through here.
Yeah,
It looks like it's been there for a while though.
it does, doesn't it?
It's got weeds and stuff all over it. Interesting place.
There's an old Harley, look at that. Oh, a new Harley. A new old Harley.
Look at this thing. You see that bike?
The purple one. Yeah.
It's got quite a long rope on it. So this is possibly the way you normally come in.
Yeah.
How are you going to get through there? think you might make it through there tomorrow.
Yeah, might have to put it in 4-wheel.
So I put mine in forward drive. I could reverse up to there and turn around. So I had it in forward drive. Coming through.
So we're on the Summerland Way, heading north to Casino, and we'll stop at Casino for morning tea. So we left Laurence about
8:30.
8:30, was it? 8:30?
Yeah.
Yeah, just pottering along. Quite up to this machine, so I'll have to put it on recycling.
Heading to Rathdowney.
Yeah, heading to Rathdowney today for 2 nights until we get kicked out.
To run out of money.
So we went, we came to Rathdowney from Kyogle via the Summerland Way, and then that turned into Mount Lindsay
Highway.
Road.
Well,
it used to be Mount Lindsay Highway, and apparently they've degraded it to a road
they need to regrade it.
because
Not even a road.
it's pretty shocking, isn't it?
It was. I thought the first
terrible.
500 metres was quite good.
It was, yeah.
But after
Then
that,
after
it was. I mean, I remember the last time we were here, this time last year, Lewis and Lorella were here, and he went back by the Mount Lindsay Highway. He said he'll never do it again. But it would have been better then than what it was yesterday.
Now, yeah.
It was shocking. And that one pothole, when you tried to warn us, I thought the whole car was going to go in it.
There are other places where the whole road had subsided down the side.
Yeah, but the crazy thing is, because I still can't believe it's still so bad, why they still let those big trucks on it.
Yeah.
They should cancel.
They should ban the trucks from that road.
And we're lucky they allowed caravans on there, actually. I think.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Well, we couldn't have brought the caravan via the Lions Road, so how
Well,
else?
that's closed.
Well, the Rhine Road's
Yeah.
closed. Lions
The only
Road's
way
closed.
would have been Bow Desert, which would have been another 3 or 4 hours.
Well, yeah, well, we go further west and then up.
Yeah.
But it was, I think there was it 5 or 6
Yeah, it was 6
garbage
stops.
trucks, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5
Hang on a sec.
stop signs.
Six, so there was about 2 on the New South Wales side of the border,
Yeah.
where the traffic was controlled by traffic lights, so it was single lane due to landslips. And once we hit the T intersection to the Mount Lindsay Road, went down, and there was another 4
Yeah.
traffic lights
And
controlling.
we got
And we
every
got
one of
every
them.
single one of them.
Because we were lucky. We came up to a queue of traffic, and it turned green, and we just
Yeah,
Yeah.
where we
Right.
could, which wasn't often, I pulled over and let cars go.
Yeah.
there's not many spots for that.
No, not at all.
And one of them I thought, you beauty, but all the road workers were there, so I did manage to get in just in front of them. I think they got a bit of shock when I pulled over.
Yeah, they were the traffic control.
That was the traffic. Yeah, but I don't think I'd want to do that road again with the caravan.
Well, I think it actually mostly it was coming down the mountain, wasn't it? This side.
Yeah.
Going up the mountain would be a lot harder, and that would be more work on the car.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like, okay, let's describe the road. It's very windy.
Well, a bit like Walgreen White.
Constant hairpins.
Constant bit of, and the road's very narrow, and off the hilly, off the slopey side, the road has sunk in a number of spots. Lots of potholes.
But there weren't even any on those tight hairpins coming down. There weren't any barriers, so you could have easily dropped your
there was
caravan.
no barriers, no.
I mean, at one stage there, I had a car cut the corner, and I was possibly only 6 inches from the
It's the
edge.
same as it's the same as that truck.
Yeah, well,
that does out.
We met a truck coming, a semi-trailer coming up. He was coming up, we were going down.
Yeah.
And it was
On a bend.
a right-hand bend, and he was over the line and he was absolutely
Yeah. He
was
flying.
flying.
Well, you
Because he
warned
was
us,
flying.
so we actually nearly stopped, and I was on a straight section rather than catching
But
him.
he was still going fast,
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
he?
He was flying.
Yeah.
I don't know. He must have been empty
Must
I
have
don't
been.
know.
to go
Maybe.
that fast
Maybe.
up the hill.
But how many motorbikes were on that road as
Lots of
well?
motorbikes.
Well, we didn't realise that yesterday in Queensland was a Labor Day public holiday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So there were a lot of bikes out. Rathdowney pub here
there was chocolate. There was lots of
chock-a-block.
cars in Rathdowney pulled over the side of the road, just having a break.
having lunch or whatever. Yeah.
That's why there was not much roadworks actually happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause that was a
They
public
were
holiday.
more traffic controllers,
A Labor
were
Day.
just keeping an eye on the traffic lights that
Yeah.
they were still working.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's a pretty rugged road, that one.
Well,
Yep.
I hope we don't find any more like that because, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's exhausting doing
It
it because
is.
there's so much concentration.
Yeah, well, it's worse for you. Luckily, our caravan was as wide as the car.
The car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're wider, and
Yeah.
I would have hated to have driven your van down
Well,
there.
that's why
There's no way I'd have gone as fast as I did.
Well, I said to Miranda, I can't see him. When we saw you in the distance when we got stuck at a set of lights and we saw you down there, I said, well, they're going a lot faster than what we are.
Well, you know when
Yeah,
you
he
pulled
does
over.
bark.
You know when you pulled.
He does go too fast.
But wait a
does go
minute. You know
too
when you
fast.
pulled over and let 6 cars go
Yeah.
past.
Yeah.
They never caught me.
No, that's what I mean. So you went too far.
Those 6 cars didn't catch us until we were.
Oh, you didn't look in your rear view.
I did.
No, you did.
But the red car, I could
Honestly.
see I'd go around a hairpin and I could look over across the valley.
You must have been pedal to the metal.
And the red car was holding them all up. The red car was
Yes,
going
It was
slow.
a little Mazda, or
Yeah.
a little Hyundai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they never
Yeah.
caught me.
Was there? Maybe it was a red Jeep, a new red Jeep.
It could have been a new red Jeep.
So, if anyone's asking what Bruce is doing, Allister and Myron and Bruce have been under
No,
the,
not me. I can't get under the
have
van.
been under the van adjusting our drainage.
Yeah,
Our
we,
drainage was stuffed.
we basically replumbed all the drainage underneath the all train, and
It was going against gravity.
Because it was going up instead of down.
because there were so many bits where it came through the floor and then went back up again, so there was water trapped in there. And then there's this stupid thing.
Stupid thing.
Why
is
they
that?
have that on
But
a
it's an
caravan?
environment. It's because it's in, read it. It says environmental on
Yeah,
the thing.
it's crap.
No, it says here, it's good. Please look after our environment.
No. It tells you not to put toxins down there.
Yeah, don't put toxins down here.
Well, nothing goes out of it.
No,
But
because it would
this
have burnt
thing-
the
it's
pipe.
supposed to work under pressure.
This thing had all the water backed up behind it. What's it?
The garbage man's come back. No, he's gone around the corner.
Yeah, it's about as useful as an ashtray on a motorbike.
That thing. So this was between the the shower and the hand basin.
Yes. Yeah, and it was clogged up. It was.
and it would there's not enough fall for start from your shower basin to go through that.
Did you read somewhere it had to work under pressure?
No, I didn't read that, but it just looks like it's
Yeah.
like a diaphragm
Well,
trap,
it goes narrow,
and it's supposed to go that way.
and I'd say that's what was
What,
creating.
what was it going the other way?
No, it was going the correct way.
I think it was installed correctly,
Yeah.
but we took it out, and the water flows brilliantly
No,
now.
it was great. No, you did a great job. As I say,
Just flows out.
I can't, and I'm using my toothbrush just to collect.
So he's clean. These are all the
His
bits.
old
These
toothbrush.
these are all the bits that we took off the system, shortened all the hoses, and he's cleaning them so he can keep them for spare parts.
Yeah, so I'm hoping Anne might have a spare toothbrush because I don't really want to use this one again tonight. Pixar, come here.
All right, so that's our trip here to Rathdowney from.
And
But the Camp Runner crew, they've made us very welcome. We're eating outside, but they've made us very welcome.
and an amazing quantity of
Cakes.
No,
cakes,
passion
but
fruit.
passion
Oh, passion fruit.
passion fruit.
So I'm about to have some passion
We
fruit for
just had
dessert.
passion fruit and yogurt.
That was nice.
So
And can I
good.
say the yogurt wasn't as nice as the passion fruit?
You can have more.
I'm going to have another.
Well, we've set up at Camp Runner at Rathdowney, and I'll introduce you to the hosts, Myron and Anne. Anne loves being videoed, I heard.
I hope you got a sign of Camp Runner Muck.
So yeah, so this is Myron, my brother, and this is Anne, his wife.
Your sister-in-law.
my sister-in-law.
Greetings, viewers.
Second cousin once removed.
Twice removed.
So
that'll be cousins, sons, daughters.
Well,
Hey, kids.
yeah.
It was in the fork of that tree.
I trimmed off part of it and I came round here. I was on the top side and I came round here to see where I was going to cut it next. Turned around and that's a wacko.
Is that the one that hidden?
Yeah.
So then, where Miranda is,
Boom. It's a boom, isn't it?
I worked my way up. Instantly, like, I've got my hand on my head, just like that.
Yep.
I backed up to this, slid down this, with my head straight, like that. Locked myself in because my vision is disappearing. I've only got less than half of my vision. My glasses are over there.
So just to fill you in, a couple of weeks ago, Myron broke his neck and was in hospital, got operated on.
So I've got one hand here grabbing my phone. I can't see my phone, but I can touch it and bring up the number, bring up the pad, right?
Yeah.
And press emergency on the bottom corner. Press emergency on the bottom corner,
I didn't know that.
straight through.
It's an iPhone.
iPhone.
Yeah.
All phones do that. All phones do it. So you can actually, I couldn't see because I've got blood and shit running down my face. And my vision.
You had blood in your eyes?
No,
Oh, no, mine doesn't do it.
the hit here.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm holding my hand. My singlet was wrapped up around my neck as well. So I grabbed that, and I've got that wrapped around my head just to keep everything straight.
I have no idea how he got that off. The whole thing.
And you were in the house out at this stage? She was in the house. So like I said, I dialed. I dialed 000. And I'm still sitting here like this because I said to the guy, listen, I could pass out any minute, but my voice is changing as my sinus is swelling all through here. My voice is changing, my eyes, vision is just like you've got a shadow here, and then you've got 10% vision off that. All right, so I'm saying, I could black out any minute. This is where I am. But I know the ambos that'll come to me. Tell them I'm up the back, near the bamboo, and ring Ann on 55, 44, whatever it was.
Wow.
And but yeah, if you could imagine the pain, I had to forget the pain. I had to forget everything else. The only thing I had to do was keep my head still.
Yes.
That was it, priority. If I blacked out and fell over, I was gone.
Point to where it actually hit you.
Hit through here.
Oh, so where's your fracture? In there?
Fractures there, but my spine, it broke my neck.
Yeah.
Right back here, 1 and 2.
So did you realise that?
There is staple marks through there.
I was thinking it was they were back here.
No.
No, the neck broke.
So did you realise that you broke your neck?
The moment it hit, I knew I was in trouble. I thought, yeah, there's a pretty good chance that I've done some damage to the spine, to my neck. So I went with the assumption that, okay, I've got to protect my neck.
Yeah. Well, just as well. Hey.
And you came up, you poor thing, and found him covered in blood.
I have photos.
Oh dear.
I never could get out one of them. I didn't know. I wouldn't. The local ancillary ambulance come down first.
Right.
It's a good sized branch. You'll never burn that branch, will you? Or maybe one day you might. We will burn that branch,
Oh, to the
coming, the big ambulance.
That's not blood, is it?
And where did they shoot?
No, but here.
Oh, here,
Is that blood on the tree, or is it just a tree?
No, it's sap.
The blood wasn't coming.
I don't remember the black on it before.
No, they were, the ambulance was only like 5 minutes up the road here.
Oh, right.
So she was here within 10 minutes, so she stayed within, like,
I'll go there. I think she's gone down for lunch.
The other ambulance was coming from Logan, and that would have been an hour and a half.
Wow.
But lucky for Myron that the Boat Hospital had an ambulance arrive.
Right.
And they said, stop, you go now, you come, so it was a lot quicker. So less than half an hour they were all here.
Wow.
In these times.
Yeah.
Like this, we're talking about floods.
We're talking about
the floods are here. And then they...
worked out that the best hospital would be the PA spinal unit. So as I'm going in, like I was awake and I had to walk to the ambulance after they got me up and sat me in a chair.
Over that
And then,
mound, like it was.
yeah, I had to walk from here to over there, just where the sun is and that log, to in the back of the ambulance, yeah.
But they couldn't wheel it.
And then
They had to lift it. They couldn't even roll it into the back. They had to lift him into the back. They couldn't do it because of the ground. Yeah, it was pretty
then they rang the PA while I was sitting there and said, he's got to go to the PA. No other option, PA. And that's what it was.
And did they see the tree?
Oh yeah,
they worked it out.
They
They
went.
would have gone, oh yeah, that's big.
Yeah, well when they worked out it was, well it's 40 kilos or something, right?
But they said in falling, but
No
falling
wonder
from
why
there,
it's still
it
there.
would be up to it. Like they said, well, the weight of that branch and the fall of it's probably about 100.
Oh my goodness me.
Yeah,
So
It's a tuckaroo.
it is. I used to like tuckaroos, but not now.
Look, you've got a bamboo hanging there too.
well, the bamboo
Oh,
was
there's another one.
helping it balance, wasn't it, Lauren?
I don't know what was
Yeah, I
holding
think
it
it
up there.
was.
So it was what? It came from way up high, did it?
It's off that, see that?
It's come off
See
there,
this
yeah.
end here? But it was
the
down
dead one?
here. Yeah, see this, no, see this branch, the lowest branch, see this,
Yeah.
it's broken off here and it's got new shoots on it?
Yeah.
That belongs off that, right?
So it broke a long time ago,
It broke a long time ago.
and it was what?
And it was still hanging there. It must have been by whatever.
A bit of bark or something.
Bark or something or other, or it was whatever, yeah. And like I said, I've already taken pieces off it to get it down. But as I turned around, it decided to go.
Yeah, I did the call. You made the call. You made the call. Yep.
So is this Jeep still run, Myron?
Yep. It's going to come in the shed next year sometime and I'll restore it a bit better.
So this is Myron's den,
Yeah, it's a mess.
man shed.
No, it's been here since January.
So it's yeah,
It's a bit dark.
been empty since January, since he had his incident.
Okay, that's what it is.
So you've stripped it.
Yeah, it's all been repaired. It's all back to the primer. That's a special primer. It has to have another primer coats, and then we start throwing colour around. So all the bodywork and the rust work's done.
Quite a design today.
Yeah, we were like 69, 69, 70.
Yeah.
So is he expecting it to be done in 12 months or?
Oh no, it'll be done before Christmas.
Can it be done?
Yeah.
And you reckon you're up to that?
Oh hell yeah. It's all the hard stuff's done. It's just a matter of blocking, sanding, rubbing, applying colours, striping.
So you've actually made new panels for it, haven't you?
Yeah, new sections, all this through here, this sort of stuff's all new.
Yeah.
All this through here, it's all new.
Incredible.
Through
Very
the
clever.
windscreen openings is all new. Parts of the sill are all new.
So do you take the engine out?
No, we left that in. Didn't need to come out. Yeah. So it's one of those things that extremely time consuming.
Oh, interesting.
So once it's all back together and you get back to him, he will take it to somewhere else, get the engine done or?
He's a mechanic, so
Oh,
he'll,
okay,
do
he'll
the
do-
engine, he'll do all that sort of stuff himself. He'll probably fit it back up himself. It's got new glass and interior, all new trim.
Oh,
so
okay.
he'll
So
do
you
all
don't,
the
so you don't have to
interior,
worry
he'll
about that.
do-
Okay.
Yeah, he'll do all that. I've just got to do the body and the paintwork.
Right.
And then he'll take it back and spend another 12 months putting it back together.
So,
So-
what-
And light bulbs and real lights,
Working
that's it.
here, how many times have you been joined by a brown snake? Any?
I have a black snake that comes in occasionally and just looks at me and gets back out.
I was going to say, you working here, walking along, you've got a lot of leaves and stuff on the floor.
Yeah, it's a mess at the moment because no one's done any cleanup. Yeah.
oh, you had to sack your cleaner.
Yeah, I'll have to spend a week in here cleaning up first. But then it's fine.
His own press.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, the folder.
Yeah, just incredible.
Hey, buddy.
Very good.
And there's Major Mitchell.
What you doing? What you doing, buddy?
That was a
Major Burns, isn't it?
Yep. Hello, buddy.
yeah, not Major Mitchell.
doing?
That was one of the questions we had on the track, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, they gave you in Northern Territory to help keep you alive, or Queensland. They give you trivia questions, and one of them was about Major Mitchell.
A bird named after an explorer.
Yeah, but they took the answer away. Do you want this shut, Myron?
Oh, no, I've got to come back in there later.
Hello. I'm not going to put my finger
So
in
Major
there.
Houlihan's a bit more shy, is she?
Yeah, she's very shy. What you doing, buddy? What you doing?
They've had babies, haven't they?
Yeah, they've had lots of babies.
They've had lots of passion fruit too.
What do you do with the babies?
So they get moved all over the place. Townsville, Brisbane, Canberra. They get shipped around a bit. Yep, Warmer.
Hello. Beautiful birds.
Ooh, what's that? What's that? There you go.
Yep.
attention now.
So see you later.
It didn't like it. Oh, well, it's morning time. 7:30. Very frosty. Oh, not frosty. What do you call it? Dewy. Extremely wet. At Camp Run Amok, Rathdowney. And we head off this morning to Toowoomba.
You know about buying a dress.
If we're not here when you come back.
Oh, yeah. I'll be back at 3.
Oh, 3. Oh, okay.
Oh, by then. Thank you.
I've got to do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, there's a gecko. So what was the other one? The dinosaur.
I've got
The dinosaur in the back window.
This is Anne's new Jeep car.
Have wet grass.
Wet grass
Yeah.
as a
No, there's no button for wet grass.
Sand, snow, mud, wet grass. Snow.
Lovely having you here. Oh, that's so great.
Look at that big screen. Oh my goodness.
Looks like it's a little dragon.
That's all these little gecko. Down here, just feel, there's a little gecko there.
Oh,
There's a little Jeep.
really?
Because geckos can go anywhere. They can climb up walls. You know, steep
Yeah.
terrain.
Oh, and there's one,
The
a
Jeep.
little Jeep symbol in the.
Yeah. So if you look it up, if you Google Jeep E3, you'll find it. There's more. There's more to be found.
Somebody's got too much time on their hands.
She hasn't. She's supposed to be in town.
You can see the Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah.
Loch Ness
Okay,
Monster.
you better go.
Right, you can't see it,
In the rear vision mirror.
but along here is a Loch Ness Monster in its head, but you can only see it in the rear vision
Oh
mirror.
my goodness.
But apparently there are other Easter eggs around it that Anne hasn't found.
Jeep on the windscreen.
I felt right at home.
Next time, bring your swag and stay out there with us.
Only if it's warmer. Very nice.
That's nice, isn't it? It's good.
A lovely treat.
What's it, Pinky?
Do you want to put another shirt on? It's a bit dirty.
Big grubby.
It's electric. It's supposed to be electric.
It's a garbage bin. Electric garbage truck.
Doesn't sound
Doesn't
like
sound electric to me.
I've got to tell you that 3 weeks after Myron broke his neck, Anne had a stroke. So they've been in the wars, and that was February. So this is May. beginning of May. And yeah, so Myron hasn't been able to do anything in the backyard or part of his job, which is restoring vehicles. So yeah, after his operation he was home in a week, and they were quite surprised that he healed so well, or actually that he wasn't paraplegic. He had strong neck muscles and a larger than normal spinal cavity. Very fortunate, and he had to wear a big bracing around his neck for a couple of weeks until the bone growth repaired it sufficiently. Now he has to go back in. I think he's going in this week sometime for another checkup, see that it's growing properly. Yeah, so heading off this morning. There's Jeeps everywhere here. Jeeps. He's a Jeep fanatic, if I didn't tell you. Jeep.